Did you recruit nationally when you initially, as soon as you got here? Is that kind of how it's gone after you've been here a while and built up a successful record?
Well, we've always tried to start here in our city, our state, surrounding states, and then work our way out. We've just, we've had a lot of success in California and some different places. We're now down in Texas. You just really, when it comes to recruiting, you're trying to find the players that are also interested in you, not just the ones you want. Because there's a list of the ones that I want that weren't interested in me. So, we go out there and we watch a lot of kids play and then just try to get that feel of, okay, she has genuine interest in our program, our university, our academics, and then you proceed from there. And, we like it that we have players from all over. But we do have our state taken care of with some very talented players. So we're excited with that also.
Tennessee's been pretty inconsistent at times this season. They have their marquee wins over Stanford, Kentucky, Notre Dame, but then they have a couple unexpected losses to teams like Alabama. What do you make of that?
I don't make anything of it. I don't. That doesn't even cross my mind. I'm playing a team. We're playing a team tomorrow that's beating two number 1 seeds, two number 2 seeds. They're as talented as anyone in this tournament. It's tournament time. Everybody's going to give you your best shot. There's no overlooking anyone, because if you don't take care of tomorrow, there is no next game. So I'm expecting, them to play at the highest level that they can possibly play, and we're going to have to do the same thing. I'm expecting a great ball game. There's no doubt that this could be one of the better, if not best, second round games that has presented itself.
Jeff, over the last couple of years, you've been able to host a lot of home tournament games. Tomorrow night, a Monday night at 6:30 against the Lady Vols. What kind of atmosphere do you expect from your fans?
Well, we're very fortunate, very pleased that it was a 6:30 tip time. Especially in women's basketball, because we get a lot of families and seniors that come out to support us, and a 9 o'clock tip time is hard. So we're really excited about the 6:30 tip. Would love to see us get between 8,000 to 10,000 in here for Monday night. We're at 5,400, I believe, for yesterday's games. But I'm challenging our fans, challenging, our city to see if we can't get 8,000 to 10,000 out here for Monday night's game, because it's going to be a great basketball game. I had a college teammate of mine that came down from northern Kentucky. It was the first game that he had seen us play. And actually, I believe the first women's game he had seen in some years, and he just commented to me afterwards. He was just so impressed with how athletic and talented the girls were. And that's, and I told him, our biggest challenge, I think, in women's basketball is to get people to come out one time. Get them to come out one time to see what these young women can do. And normally people are impressed. They're surprised. And normally you get them to come back. The great thing about it, I know he brought down his boy who's in the 6th grade and his buddies in the 6th grade, and they want to come back down tomorrow night. Now it's convincing Dad to bring him back down. But, when you get the kids hooked, it's hard for parents to say no. So, we just got to continue to do our job as coaches and go out there and promote our programs and make sure that our fans are able to feel a part of it. I think that's the other big thing in our game. You've got to go out and make sure that your fans feel that they're a part of your program, not just cheering for it. And that's one of the reasons we sign autographs after every home game, win or lose. Wins are easy. A loss, your true character comes out. And I tell our kids that every time. You've got to be able to take that. You get beat. It's tough. No one likes to lose. But then you've got to be able to flip that switch and go sign some autographs and put that smile on your face. And I truly believe your true character comes out in situations like that. So it's something we have to do. So I'm hoping Monday night, we can get 8 to 10,000 in this place.
Jeff, could you talk a little bit about the challenge that DeShields presents for defense, and also what Asia brings to your offense and just your overall team?
Well, DeShields, I'm hoping she thinks the game starts at 9:30. She's so explosive. She's got an unbelievable pull-up jump shot. Extremely quick. Pushes the ball in transition as fast as any player that I've seen on film. Rises up over top of people. I thought in yesterday's game, I read the quotes from Dayton's coach, Shauna, and I thought she was exactly right. I thought they defended her well on a few occasions. She just rose up over top of them and shot it. There's not much you can do about that. So she presents some problems. Their post game, I thought their post game was very good yesterday. So they have a lot of people on the floor that can score. You've got to make sure that you're prepared. At times you're going to have to guard two. You're going to have to look like you're guarding two people at one time because that's how good they can be. You can't stand and watch. So it's going to present some challenges, but one our kids are excited about. Asia has been playing with a lot of confidence the last month and a half. I'm really excited for her. She's really been efficient, which is important. She scored 26 or 27 in yesterday's game, but only took 16 shots. When you can do that, then you're really starting to get something accomplished out there. But we're going to need our bench to step up. We're going to need everybody to contribute. It might not be 16 or 18 points, but we're going to need to make open shots.
Jeff, Asia and Maisha both described Tennessee as scrappy. What kind of challenges does that present when you face a team that is scrappy like that?
Well, they hustle. That's one thing about them. I watched them in yesterday's game. A ball's going out of bounds. It looked like it's just going to bounce out, and they fly after it, throw it back in bounds, and it turns into a layup. They're on the ground after 50-50 balls, which is something that we've talked about this entire year. If you want a chance to keep advancing in postseason, you've got to win the 50-50 balls. And that's something I think both teams take a lot of pride in, and something we're going to have to really put a lot of emphasis in for tomorrow night.
Jeff, you just alluded to this, your bench. How important do you feel like your depth has to be in tomorrow's game?
Well, I think, it's going to be important for us. If we played games where Asia's played 40 minutes, Maisha's played 39 minutes, Mariah's played 40 minutes, yes. But when we get the performance like we got out of Jasmine Jones yesterday, it helps because now all of a sudden you're putting a different dynamic on the floor with her athleticism, her ability to rise up over people and shoot. I thought Sam Furing did some good things in yesterday's game. Sierra Johnson is going to be important in tomorrow night's game because of their size. So we're going to need our bench prepared to play. We're going to need our bench ready when their name's called to go out there and perform. This time of year, you don't have 3 minutes to get loose. When you go out there, you've got to make a difference from the start. It might not mean you score, but you've got to be able to defend. You've got to be able to rebound. You can't be like, Coach, I just need a few more minutes. I'm starting to get a sweat going. No, that has to take care before you get in the game.